All right, here we go. Scratchtown Brewing Company is coming at you live action from Ord, Nebraska. We got a quick update with respect to where the brewery's at. But before we get there, just had a business meeting. This is the beer that we're drinking tonight. We're going to run through a couple beers that are inspirations to our cause. First and foremost, Titan IPA from Great Divide Brewing Company. We've got ourselves a Lakefront IPA, which is out of the Wisconsin market. One of my favorite beers in the entire universe. This one's going out to Paul and Kim Kavlik. Hop God from Nebraska Brewing Company. Another delicious beer from Boulevard Brewing Company is Grainstorm Dark Rye IPA. I highly recommend, if you're looking for something spicy and dark, you check this out. And then Mike is always been a huge advocate, ding-a-ling, huge advocate of Mercenary Double IPA. As you can tell, we are turning into hopheads, which I think is a, fantastic thing. But tonight we're going to give you a quick update, building update, and then Hastings Do the Brew in downtown Hastings is coming up next weekend, the 27th. We're going to give you details on that. Mike will give it to you here shortly. But Jade's going to give you a quick breakdown on where we're at with respect to the building, which, by the way, you'll have two updates coming here at the same time we post this with respect to floor layout, etc. Take it away, Jader.
Well, the interior build out has started. We've got everything framed out, including the tap room and the cold rooms, bathrooms, etc. The exterior is all done except for the brick masonry work and the beer garden on the east side of the building, which will include a fence too for the beer garden. I guess we're kind of waiting on electricians and plumbers and heating and air for the next week, probably 2 weeks. And then it'll be drywall stage and finish stage, but everything's come together good. We've got an office upstairs.
You bet. And we're on target with our build-up date of May 27th for the interior. Give or take maybe a week or two, I think.
Yeah. June 1st we should be ready to go.
Yeah, June 1st ready to go with the building. Now, the other side of it is we are currently wading through the Alcohol and Tobacco Trade and Tax Bureau, which is an arm of the Department of Commerce, and we're going through that process right now. Also, we'll be going through that process with the Liquor Control Commission. So it'll be an interesting process nonetheless, but we're wading through it. And once we get these things all closed up, it's go time for Scratchtown Brewing Company, which leads us to our last tasting before we open our doors. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, I believe so. Caleb said on the 27th, Hastings Downtown Do the Brew. We will be there. We'll have 4 different beers. 3 that I think we're kind of planning on tentatively being our core beer. Sandhills Gold, which is like a cross between a Czech Pilsner and a blonde ale. We'll have, I think, what we're going to call the General, after General Ord, which is a hopped up wheat beer, hoppy in flavor and aroma. And then we'll have our Black Eye Imperial Porter, which leans towards the chocolatey side. And then we are also going to have a keg of what we're calling Sinister Grin, which is a Belgian Golden Strong Ale that's been Chardonnay and oak aged. And we'll have those for the Downtown Do the Brew. Get your tickets, check it out, their Facebook page, and hope to see you there.
Absolutely. And if you're from the Ord markets and you want to go down to Hastings, you want to caravan down to Hastings with the rest of all of us, contact me, Caleb at scratchtownbrewingcompany.com, and we'll see what we can do about getting carpooling together so that we can go down as a caravan, because we feel like the more Ord people we get down to Hastings, the more that we can show them, how it's done in the Loop Valley way. Last but not least, got to say this one last thing. We had a couple breweries in Lincoln host, Mike. Was it last week, Mike?
Yeah, I do want to say thank you to Modern Monks Brewing and Bob Myers up there. I was up there for a couple days this week, basically following him around brewing, learned some packaging, bright tank type stuff. And then Bob also took me to all the different breweries in Lincoln and introduced me to the brew staff there, and I learned a lot, made a lot of good connections. I appreciate it very much.
So to Empyrean, Blue Blood, and Zipline,
Yes.
thank you. We appreciate you guys supporting Nebraska craft beer, and we will return the favor someday. So if here's a shout out to our Lincoln and Omaha friends. If you guys want to come out and do it right in the Loup Valley, we'll make sure we either get on Anderson Island and enjoy the benefits of the North Loop River with some Nebraska craft beer, or we'll make our way up to the Calamus Reservoir and sit on some white sand beaches and have a good time. So here's to craft beer, Nebraska made, and we'll try that cheers again here after a bit. But again, thank you guys for a great evening.